Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to From the Margins Gaming. What's that? Gaming, you say? That's correct. It's me, your host, Violet, and I'm going to be playing a solo game today, Scarlet Hollow, a brand new point-and-click, I think it's a murder mystery game taking place in the Appalachians. Also, before anybody calls me out, I say Appalachians because I'm from South Carolina, and the Carolinas typically say Appalachians instead of Appalachians, like a lot of people in Pennsylvania and like West Virginia and whatnot do. So forgive me, I just have my little local verbosity, but if I sound snarky in any way, it's because I low-key am. This is my third fucking time trying to record this game, and I can't because I keep getting the settings wrong on the recording, and then something about it not being able to be full screen, and then there's a crash. I am driving the struggle bus 60 miles an hour down the wrong side of a one-way road. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been wanting to do gaming on this channel for a while. Connor had Teen Wolf, I'm doing gaming, and possibly some other things to be told soon. But for now, this is Scarlet Hollow, a brand new game on Steam. They've just released the first episode of it. They're doing it episodically. The first episode is free, and I just happened to stumble across it accidentally one day. I don't know much about this game other than the first, 15 or so minutes that I played when I thought I was recording, but apparently I wasn't. So, let's get into it. My name is... Oh, not Vic. Violet. And I live in the city of Denver, in Colorado. Not to be confused with Denver, North Carolina. Shout out to the Lake Norman kids. She, her, gender. Select 2 trades. I've done a lot of debating about this, and I think the only 2, alright, none of these 100% reflect me whatsoever. I'm not the most unattractive, but I'm not hot. I'm not street smart. I'm not particularly mystical. Not quite so powerful build. Keen eye, not super well. Book smart, I do know a lot of obscure shit. That's about the only one I would say is relevant. But I'm also going to go with keen eye, just for the sake of balance. Anyway, and forgive me since I did already record this, at least I thought I did. My throat's a little bit sore, so I'm going to have to take it slow with some of the narration. And I'm just gonna have to read it in my normal voice, which this is actually my normal voice, believe it or not. Anyway, you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now, here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing the bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops at seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. Honestly, that's about how long it would probably take to get to the Appalachians from Denver, Colorado via bus. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. God, this is hitting close to home. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So, anyway, I was saying... Ugh, I hate that look. He's got this weird, bug-eyed thing going on. Anyway. Also, he looks like he's wearing my beanie. Anyway. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not even sure he stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. And me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. That's more battery than, pranking. It's just a prank, bro. Anyway. I'm probably with the wait what? Pushing joggers into the harbor? Yeah, teen stuff. Didn't really feel like teen stuff, but... So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad, though. And not just playing. But she kept swinging, and she's getting closer and closer to the edge, so soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had such a good laugh, but we fished her out. Oh god, what did I say? And her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me. Like, for real. And geez, you ever just get so mad, you just like wanna, I don't know, kill someone? In real life, I'm so non-confrontational, especially in scary situations. Like, when a dude's making this face at you, you get out of that situation. That's just exactly what the problem is here. I would probably say, I'd probably kind of ignore him as best as I can. You smile and pretend he didn't just say that. I knew you'd get me. We understand each other. Somebody trying to break your heart, that changes a person. Makes them wanna, I don't know, do things they never thought they'd want to do. I honestly could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. I love New York. That's where Connor is. But also, what a fuckface. He's already talking about skipping out on this kid immediately after talking about loving her. Come on, man. You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you wanted to kill her, but now that she's giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? Even if you... thanks for looking at your phone, dude. What is this, a first date? Anyway, if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'd be able to handle raising a kid together. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life, and how whether removing yourself would be better for him in the long run. Yeah, good stuff to think about. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I'd probably just say a small town. Just a small town. You've probably never heard of it before. That's probably Scarlet Holler, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often. Side note, almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, actually, I had a couple buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while, so now that I think about it, I should see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. I hope they didn't die, huh? Also, I like your shirt. I want to, yeah, and it's just a dude groveling. He looks back at his phone for once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his backpack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so figured you could use them more than me. I was gonna be worried about them dripping, but boiled peanuts typically are wet, so... I don't know, I like boiled peanuts. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them with me anymore. The right answer would be no. But I want boiled peanuts. Now I really want them in real life. Thank you for the boiled peanuts. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Glad they're going to a good home. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. Cool. What a fuckface. And just like that, the stranger's gone. Maybe I can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. I hope I don't see that asshole again, but because this is the exposition, there's a very good chance something he said is going to be relevant, because that's how stories work. Anyway, the bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk, though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much of the road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as the bus pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Bitch, same. Oh! Creepy girl. Hey, Violet. You instantly recognize the worn woman as from the few public photos of her on her Facebook page. She's your cousin Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Me too, girl. Can I offer you a boiled peanut in this trying time? You know what? Yeah. I'd like to offer you a peanut. Want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. You hold out the dripping bag and offering it to your cousin. Ew, what? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? I mean, fair, but it's still a peace offering. Now come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. Nice, girl. Let's get a BMW. You follow her, clambering into the dusty valley. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. This does remind me of Life is Strange, or at least the driving posture of her, like the first time you ever get in the truck with Chloe. Anyway, this is not going to be Life is Strange fan hour. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths. Ooh, narrative heavy. Let's see. I love getting to know characters, and I also love rich stories, so let's fucking go with it. If she didn't like boiled peanuts as a peace offering, she's not gonna like, I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? I'd probably say, have we ever actually met? Have we ever actually met before? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. I wish I'd known about you. I don't know why my mom left, or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Whatever, what's done is done. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. So, how you holding up? Fine. Are you sure? You seem tense. Bottling grief isn't healthy. Yeah, I do know that, but she's not really gonna like me giving her the 3rd degree right now. Are you sure you're alright? You seem tense. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. She tenses up even more at the mention of your mom, letting out a heavy sigh. Maybe it's a sore spot for her. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. Again. I'm probably gonna ask about the funeral. I'm gonna skip over the dead mom thing. That's just gonna, drive her further away. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Ugh. I'm really within Southern Hospitality needing any help. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need any help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. A little bleak, but I get it. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense and icy. God, could this bitch be any more tense and icy? You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. The title screen. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate, the old family homestead. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to... Wait, not lost on you. Someone used to dingy apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. I'd want to call somebody to get this fixed. What can you even do about this? Other than cut off of this part of the house and just leave it be, what do you do to support this part of the house? The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot long time ago. This is probably not the best game for me considering I'm illiterate as fuck. I have such a bad time reading out loud. As soon as you enter, you're hit with a blast of dusty air. Its expression is tense and icy. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. I love her facial expressions, they're so good. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to, give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. That looks like Franklin Pierce, the president. Or is it James Buchanan? I don't know. One of them always had pictures of like him in a popped collar. Fucking styling, yo. Anyway. Ooh. The architecture here is breathtaking. Gothic revival reminiscent of Andrew Jackson Downing, if I'm not mistaken. Did you know he died in a boat fire? It seems like the sort of death that wouldn't happen very often. Is that true? I'm gonna have to write that down. That's fascinating if it's true. Color me marginally surprised. I didn't have you pegged as cultured. The estate was the prized jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Shall we take the tour? Follow me. In the video game The Last of Us, this house is what I imagine like the Biltmore estate in Asheville, North Carolina looking like. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesday, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Classic. Aw, kitty. I hope the cat doesn't have a name. Can I get the name of the cat? If I do get the name of the cat, I'm going to name you Mustard. Anyway, don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. I like your style, Tabitha. We're going to be friends. Oh, and you can also access the garden from here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Ooh, exclusivity. PB&J, somewhere to buy food. I'd probably ask about food. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get some groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, I know about Andrew Jackson Downing. Fuck off. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. God, Tabitha, I can't imagine why you wouldn't go with us. You're just so personable. Let's see. Sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. It's nice. This is so nice. It's much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island? It is. Thank you. Oh, she's insecure. Or at least her face was not expecting to get a genuine compliment. Okay, if she was not expecting to get a genuine compliment, then it means that she might be insecure about her living situation. So she's either living here full time or there's something going on. And she's been getting a lot of condolence gifts, it looks like. Actually, if this were the South, I would expect there to be more food around from people giving food. Anyway. Alright, what's next? Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Please tell me his name is Mustard. Is that your cat? What's his name? Frou Frou. Aww. I mean, it's a cute name, but whatever, I'm disappointed. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Top 10 hardest decisions in video games. Fuck it. Trust me, I'm good with animals. Who's a good kitty? Ow. You decide to ignore Tabitha's advice and pet Frou Frou anyways. She bites you hard and hisses violently. What did I just tell you? Come on, let's continue the tour. Sorry, Tabitha, your cat's cute. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky not to have fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. Ew. This reminds me of a place I used to live. I mean, I did what I could to clean it, but let me put it this way. There's only so much you can do with some places. Also, claw feet bathtub, people think they look fancy. I think they look ugly. It is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. I would lift the toilet seat first. Oh god. You lift the toilet seat. Bugs skitter from the bowl. Ugh. I mean, I'll have to use it eventually, but I'll skip for now. You aren't desperate enough for this. You know, on second thought, I don't need to go. You might as well try since we're here. If she's insisting, that's very weird to me, but she's probably just being hospitable, so... suck it up. You lift the toilet seat, bugs skitter from the bowl again. The expression is cold and icy. Use facilities. The toilet in the toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do as you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer. I say foyer. And foyer. Honestly, it depends on the context. I like foyer better, though. Before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Is there a difference between foyer and foyer, or is it just a pronunciation thing? The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use a dresser. It should be empty. Should? Room is nice. Who used to sleep here? I would probably say the boxes. What's with all the boxes? Old family stuff. Would you like me to help? Do you need them help moving? Tabitha eyes you up and down for a moment. No. Okay. Sorry I offered. This room is amazing. What a great room. This is way nicer than what I'm used to. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique, handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. I'm starting to think Tabitha really does care about this place, even though she's being, kinda cold. So if I just compliment it in a really sincere way, I think she'll start warming up to me, or at least not hate me as much. I'll start to get settled. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Conversation paths, some right away, some others down the line. Ooh, that's a little confrontational, but it is completely correct. Is there a library? Is there a library I could check out? I couldn't fit too many books in my bag, and I'm not sure what else I should do with my time. There is, but as I said earlier, the building is off limits. Most of the building. And a library is in the West Wing, which is extra off limits. You're better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there. Aw, it's like Beauty and the Beast. The West Wing is off limits. Let's see. What am I supposed to do? You're gone. Sure you can't take the day off. Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? I shouldn't press her, and I know better than that, but for some reason I just want to make sure. I mean, she's going to be polite and say that she is okay, but still. I'm fine. I just need to get back to work. Ooh, does she work? Oh, wait. No, she doesn't work ostensibly. She's planning her mom's funeral. That was a poor question. I'm sorry, Tabitha. Please don't hate me. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Alright. Wait, that's exactly what I just said. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. I agree. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you and the sprawling, decrepit estate. Alright, that's probably actually a really good place to end this first episode. I am so curious at where this is gonna go. Man, Tabitha's a fucking hoot. I love her, and I really wish that Mustard had not bitten me. I know his name's Frou Frou, but I'm gonna call him Mustard when she's not around, so yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining, guys. This has been episode 1 of From the Margins Gaming ever. This is our first ever gameplay episode, and I'm so honored. There will be more, trust me. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't be afraid to let me know at the bottom in the comments. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Thank you for your attention, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace, y'all.